Hey y'all, welcome back. Look up, I forgot to show y'all this on the other video. My son brought me this about 14 years ago, 15 years ago for my birthday. It was a QVC piece by Nolan Miller. And I've had it for years. It's not real. This is, but this isn't. I wanted a J. And he kept saying, he had a little job at Kmart. He was like 16, 17. And he kept saying, what do you want? And I had him order this for me. So, just a little tidbit. But anyway, I'm going to do this DIY. The DIY is going to turn out to look like this. Okay. Now, everybody knows there's coasters, and the coasters are normally like this big. But what do you do when you have the formal look? Now, I will tell you this. It does not, now, I wouldn't use this either. I'm going to explain all of that. But if you have a square type, rectangle shape, or square type table where you actually have, it doesn't look good on a round table, I'll tell you that. So, look. It gives you, it's a double coaster, guys. A custom double coaster. You see? And it doesn't look good on a round table. It didn't work for me. But I still wanted to do it because, like I said, if you have a rectangle shape or a square shaped table, this would look cute. And it's easy to make. Now, what I've used for the purpose of this video, because that's what I had in the house, is the foam board from Dollar Tree. Now, what I would do, if I had time and I was really doing this to use it, I would go to Lowe's and get it. Nope. Nope, I ain't letting it happen today. Nope. Anyway, I would go and get Luan. You know, the MDF, the very thin MDF. I would go and get that, and you could buy a sheet, I think a 24 by 24. They will cut the size you need for your 2 cups. So you measure what you're using, and I mean, I would probably leave a little bit of a lip. You need a little bit in between, and you need to know what you're putting on it. So this size right here was perfect for what I was doing. So you measure for your size, right? So you can also cut it out of foam board. If it's something that you're not, it's no big thing. Now, if you have the Luan, you could stain it, stain it like a brown stain before you put your little things on it. You don't have to put none. You could do just with stain if you want. You could do it out of stone. You know those tiles? The rectangle shaped subway tiles? That could be it. But it's so many different ways. But anyway, like I said, I would take Luan and I would paint it the color I was working with on my table. This just so happened to be black foam board, so it would work with my black and white table. So, this here, I keep this kind of stuff in the house. I actually have ran out and had to buy some new ones. This was like $12 and some cent from Amazon. It was Prime, so it was free shipping, and it came in 2 days. No, I'm telling this whole story. I got it. Oh, I just got finished eating. I'm gonna tell y'all about that food too. I got it same day shipping because I picked up a couple other things, so it could be $35, and I got it same day shipping that day. So, this is, look how much you get, y'all. You could do anything you want. You could have your whole house looking like this if you want for this. So I keep different kinds in the house. I have that, and I have the one from Dollar Tree. It's the 5-strand. Where's it at? 5-strand. I have that one. I got a bunch of them around here, but these 2 are the ones I'm using. I cut the one from Dollar Tree like this in strips. And the reason why is because I'm going to use my hot glue, and I'm going to hide these little shameful cuts that I put in here, right? Now, if you had the Luan, again, still, you can do this on the sides. So I'm going to do that first. And I'll let you see. I'm not going to do all the sides right now because I just want this to be a very quick DIY, just in case somebody was trying to do a table for New Year's. Okay. Then you just take this and put it on there. And as to not burn your hand, I hold it like that, look, and then move it like that. Now, it's not, like I said, you would cover it with some paint or something if you had your Luan, and then that would go right over top of it. And then you could just bring it around and keep going, and then grab another piece and get started and do all the sides, right? Then you could take the big roll like this. Y'all, these people playing with me. And you could tell this is a bad parenting 101. Because when I came out of my door today, the little boy was in the hallway with some groceries, so they was going to have another party. And he said, "Oh, now I finally see what you look like." And the mother was right in the hallway. Do you know I would have had stuffed some soap in my child's mouth? See, this is bad parenting. So 15 years from now, when he's a little hard-headed and not listening, he'll wind up, you know, like in jail somewhere or whatever. God only knows where he can wind up because she did not say things you don't do. You don't do that. I'm your mother. You don't do that. See, I had to go on my soapbox, y'all. I can't stand it. Bad parenting is one of the worst things ever because you set your kid up for a failure. Okay, so now I'm actually, I laid this down to see how much of this wrap I'm going to use, and now I'm just snipping it. I did one snip, so I know where it's at, and then I'll show y'all what I'm doing. See? And this is how easy this is. I just laid this down like that to get the measurement right, and then that's where I said I was going to cut it. And look, you just cut right in between. Little like threads in between there. See? Perfect. Perfect. Now, one other thing about this. You can take this wrap like this and cut with scissors in between here too. If you get to a point where you really want to cut in between and you're trying to line something up, it can. It's cuttable. Yep, cuttable. Okay, so now all you gotta do is lay this on here like this, and then see, it's gonna overlap like that. But then when it overlaps just a little teeny bit, you see how this how it'll look finished. I'm gonna do the first row, and then I'll pick it up. So I'll do the first row here. And then I'm going to pick it up and show y'all how I'm doing it. But if I get this first row down, then it's on there. Come on now. Okay. All right. So then, this is still hanging because I still have to take it around. But then, look, got that on. So now, as opposed to not having it pop through, I just take the glue gun and I go across, look, every couple ones, right? Like that, so it stays. And then you just let it fall down where it's at. Put it on there. See? Tap it, it's on there. And then I'm going to do it a couple more rows and show you, just take it right across the bling wrap, the line. If you take it right across there, you don't have to do it every one either. Every couple ones. Oops, just dropped the glue gun. And that's it. Every couple ones. And then I'm gonna do this last one. Come on, why are you acting crazy? Okay, and then just drop it. Let's see. Now this one, like I said, I'm gonna show you on here because this one's not something I'm using. You could actually cut this right through the bling wrap. You see that? How it's coming off there? Because I did this just a tad too long. But I wouldn't use it like this if I was going to do it. Okay, so now, once you bring this on back around here, I'll just do the side so I can show you that whole corner. Now you see, if you look at it from the side, it's covered, and then it would just sit down for your coaster, a double coaster. Now, like I said, you can make it out of any material you want. You can make it out of Luan because it's very thin wood. You could make it out of a tile, like that subway tile, rectangle shape. You can make it out of anything you want to make it out of, but then it sits there and it holds both your cups, because if you have a before dinner when everybody comes, have your martini, right? Which I would never do because I don't drink. And then you have your wine glass sitting at the table, but then you might also have a water glass. So even if you set the martini somewhere, you have a wine and water, you know, depending on what you want, how you're going to set your table, and what kind of glasses you're going to have. I just thought that was such a good idea. And I wanted to make sure I got it out before the new year. You know, they don't look half bad even with the foam board, really, if you're using it for a one-time thing. But to clean it and everything, I would say you probably should go with tile or either Luan. But if it's a one-time quick, this is all you got in your house and you want to do it real fast because company's coming, 5-minute DIY. That's it. So I've just been running my mouth. Anyway, the two things I told you I had, I put both of them in. It actually took both of them to fill me up because it's only a little teeny bit. That ain't no human size serving. But the gumbo and the dirty rice with the sausage, I mixed it all together. It was not something that you would expect to go to a restaurant in Louisiana and have. No. It's not nothing you would go to grandma's house and have. But it's okay. It almost put me, it just was something. It tastes like freezer food, but it was not bad. I ate the whole thing. I ate the whole bowl. So it was pretty good. And I'm full from it. So I don't know, guys. If you got a 99-cent store, they were $1.99, but they were not bad in a pinch. So I'll tell you what, it's not something that I would only have for dinner, because that might be a snack. Because I know the way I'm feeling right now, I'll probably want to have something else later. So I'll probably have a salad, you know, before I go to sleep, because yeah, that didn't do it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. And like I said, the DIY chargers is nothing extravagant. However, I think that it fixes that idea. So many times I've set my tables and I've had one coaster because two looks crazy, and I just had one coaster out, and so many times I've done that, you know, and it just, to me, it just doesn't look right. But if you have on a rectangle shape, now on my round table, the way it would have to sit kind of sort of that way, no, it doesn't work. But on a rectangle shape or something, you know, where everything is going to be set even in front of you, and you have a space where you could put down the whole rectangle, this is going to work good for you. So, okay, guys, let me know if you decide to try this. Let me know. Now, remember, this rack comes in about 12 different colors. You can get it in gold. You can get it in pink. You can get it in any color you want, which I'm thinking I might order some pink to go with my pink metallics. I love that. And I think it's the right pink that'll work with that. So I'm thinking that that's going to be my next order, and this is the pink. It comes in a gold, it comes in green, it comes in blue. You can do any color of these you want and do anything. But just let me know if you attempt to try it, because like I said, it's just, what do I call this? I don't know, y'all. Double coaster. A double coaster. Let's call it that. Okay? So, kind of cute. Let me know what you think. Please leave a comment and let me know. I'll be getting to my comments tonight. I got a couple more videos to catch on, and then I'm getting to the comments. I want to know what y'all think about this, just because it's something that popped in my mind. So, all right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.